This is for anybody and everybody that works at PTI, whether you're an over-the-road driver or you're a local driver, whatever the case may be. I need you to understand a few concepts in the trucking industry, especially you guys who are either brand new or haven't been doing this as long as some of us have been. Number one, if you are too lazy to back a trailer in, and I understand some people can't see at night, medical reasons are excluded from my rant. But if you are too lazy to back a trailer in to a designated spot, but yet instead you clusterfuck a parking lot that makes it harder for the rest of us, turn your keys in. Get out of here. Go work somewhere else. I'm a part-time driver. The worst that's going to happen to me is, I sit at home on the weekend, so I can say whatever the hell I want to say. I don't run the company. I don't own the company. So, whatever. Number two, if you can't make it easy on the guy that's coming in on this yard or any place that you may be working, if you can't make it easier on the guy coming in behind you, also leave. Because that's what this industry is about. All you new guys, and technically I fall into that category, but the difference between me and most of y'all is I have the old school values. My trainer, old school. He taught me old school. I run full time, old school. Common courtesy for the guy that you're working with. I come in from Harrisonville, Missouri tonight at about 9 o'clock, and it's almost 11:30. I got here, this parking lot was a clusterfuck. Instead of taking the initiative in just a few extra seconds, time you do the math, that's all it took was a few extra seconds. There was 4 empty lots on the back row in the section that where we normally park our empty trailers and loaded trailers. If the loaded lot, which is on the south end of the property here, is full, then we drop them over here on the side, on the east side. So there was 3 to 4 open spots that you could have put a trailer in. I know, because I put them there, that faces the personal vehicle section. Instead, as you'll see in the picture, the first picture that you'll see is you'll see a trailer that's sitting off by itself. That was the last trailer out of that whole line that I moved. And from that trailer all the way back to that truck, that Freightliner that you see in that front row, which is a bobtail, by the way, all of that was a clusterfuck. Everybody just dropped trailers all through there facing west, which had been facing the building. Instead of taking the time and backing them into a spot that was open over there. Now, somebody may argue, well, those spots might not have been open at the time those trailers got dropped. So, here's what I'm going to say to that. Number one, chances of them spots being not open are very slim, because I've seen a lot of guys, they won't put a trailer back there, and they damn sure won't pull one out. Their skill level is equivalent to a burger flipper position at McDonald's. They're too scared. And 2, I've worked here long enough to know better that not many drivers are going to take the initiative and the time to do the job right the first time because, hey, fuck the next guy coming in, because that's basically what I see around here from most of you new cats that's fresh out of school. You got your CDL, whatever. Okay? I don't know where you went wrong in your career. I don't know why it's hard to back a trailer for some of you guys. I'm pretty sure your trainer didn't fail you. Maybe you're just lazy. Maybe that's what it is. Actually, I know that's what it is. That's what I'm going to go with. You're just fucking lazy. Pardon my damn language. But it's frustrating. 6 trailers I moved to uncluster this parking lot so everybody else could travel freely through it. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't want special recognition for what I did. Nobody asked me to do what I did. I don't want a certificate. I don't want a pat on the back. I don't want congratulations in the comments. I don't want thank yous. I don't want none of that shit. All I want is for the drivers here. This is a very fast-paced company. This isn't like a huge company, but it is I would say a medium-sized company. We've got over 100 drivers, or at least I know we got over 100 trucks. We've got 300-400 trailers, So we are a very large company here. Take into consideration the guy that's coming in behind you. Just imagine if everybody took into consideration of the guy that comes in behind them, how much easier and simpler things would be. And granted, I'm probably making a big deal out of something small, but that's all it takes is something small. It's just like a seed. A seed is so small that over time, with the right ingredients, with the right actions being applied towards that seed, that seed turns into a plant. Well, in equivalency, your small inconsideration of putting a trailer up eventually will turn into something bigger. What it'll turn into, I don't know. Everybody's different. But all I'm asking and all I'm trying to make a point on is be considerate and take pride in what you do. There's a lot of people that wish they could drive a truck just like me and you do. You see them people that's in a wheelchair on that back county road that you're driving across, and they live to see a big truck go by their house. That was their dream. That is their dream. Even though their dream may never become a reality for some of them because they're handicapped, disabled, or whatever the case may be. And here you guys are fucking your license off. You're fucking your skill set off because you're too damn lazy. And that's what this industry is becoming. This industry is becoming like America. You're lazy. Nobody wants to work. Nobody wants to do the job right because it's fuck the guy that comes in behind me. That's the problem. This is what I want you guys to understand, and I hope every driver sees this. And to the guys that I've tagged in this video, I'm not directing this at you, so don't take it that way. I tag people so more people will see this, and even if you don't work for PTI, still take that into consideration because we may not work for the same company, but we sure do work with each other out there on the road, in the truck stops, in traffic jams, in tight, consolidated spaces in inner cities. This is a brotherhood. This is supposed to be a brotherhood, a familyhood, and yet it's just, like I said, fuck the next guy that comes in. It's sad. It's pitiful. PTI is a beginner company. I've said this before. But just because it's a beginner company doesn't mean you can just come in here and just fuck off and all that. Come here, learn. If you're with a trainer when you see this video, learn. Ask questions. If you're a trainer, be sure you're pushing them to ask the questions they need to ask. If you're another driver in another company, you know what I'm talking about. We have to work with each other. And our parking lot has nothing to do with other company and other drivers, but it's the relationship that we take out on the road with us. The pride, sense of accomplishment. Get it together, man. Y'all got to do better. We got to do better, because it's almost every week I come in and this parking lot is just clusterfucked. Nobody wants to do their job. Everybody's in a hurry to get that extra mile and go home, because y'all are trying to treat a 70-hour industry into an 8 to 5, and it don't work like that. And if that was your expectations, get out of the truck, turn your key in, and go somewhere else. Much love, much respect to everybody. This is Old Instructor Trucker. I ain't went nowhere. I'm still here. Much love and much respect to everybody that has that Class A CDL license, who takes pride in their job. Whether your skill, you have an immaculate skill set, you're a trainer, or whatever your job role is, taking pride in this industry, thank you. The real ones, they're very far and few in between, and it is what it is. Hope everybody's good. God bless you. Like I said, I love y'all, and until next time, see you down the road.